The legend of Lilith is a tale as old as time, steeped in mystery and surrounded by intrigue. Originating from ancient Mesopotamian mythology, Lilith is often portrayed as a dark, enigmatic figure, considered to be the first wife of Adam before Eve. In these early versions, Lilith emerges from the same earth as Adam, thus claiming equality with him. However, upon her refusal to submit to Adam, Lilith was cast out from the Garden of Eden. In Jewish folklore, she is depicted as a night demon, childbirth's enemy, and a stealer of children. This depiction dramatically contrasts with her portrayal as an independent and assertive woman, which is why she has remained such a compelling and controversial figure throughout history. The significance of Lilith's legend lies in its resonance across cultures and eras, symbolizing themes of rebellion and empowerment, as well as fear and control. Her story challenges patriarchal narratives and explores the dichotomy between freedom and obedience. In contemporary times, Lilith has been embraced by certain feminist movements that view her as an icon of female autonomy and resistance against male-dominated systems. Her name, taken from a narrative where she chooses exile rather than subjugation, now represents strength and independence. However, despite the empowering facets of Lilith's story, it's important to acknowledge the darker implications tied to her legend. Throughout history, the portrayal of Lilith as a demon reflects lingering societal fears of powerful women and the chaos they are believed capable of unleashing when they defy traditional roles. Her image perpetuates the notion of the femme fatale, the dangerous woman luring men to their doom, embodying ancient curses that prey on modern fears of female power. For instance, in popular culture, Lilith has appeared in television shows like Supernatural and comic series like Neil Gaiman's The Sandman, illustrating how her multifaceted narrative continues to captivate and influence. These tales often highlight her dual nature, as a symbol of both empowerment and evil. Nonetheless, discussions around Lilith invite differing viewpoints. Some see her as a cautionary archetype serving conservative ideals, warning against stepping out of societal bounds. Others argue her representations in stories are too simplistic, perpetuating damaging stereotypes of women. Ultimately, the legend of Lilith is as complex as it is enduring, connecting deeply to themes of gender, power, autonomy, and resistance. She stands at the crossroads of fear and fascination, embodying the challenges and possibilities of addressing myths that have shaped cultural psyches through centuries. The legend of Lilith finds its roots in ancient mythology and religious texts, where she is often depicted as a complex figure embodying fear, power, and independence. Originating from Sumerian mythology, Lilith is mentioned in the Epic of Gilgamesh, considered one of the world's earliest literary masterpieces. In these ancient narratives, Lilith is not yet the demon she later becomes in Judeo-Christian interpretations, but is presented as a wind spirit or a harbinger of disease and misfortune. The historical context of Lilith takes a significant turn with her appearance in Jewish folklore and texts such as the Alphabet of Ben Sira, where she is portrayed as Adam's first wife, created from the same clay as he was. Here, Lilith refuses to assume a submissive role and leaves the Garden of Eden, an act of defiance that earns her a demonic reputation. The significance of Lilith lies in her transformation from an ancient mythological figure to a symbol of rebellion and feminine power. Her story resonates with modern fears and anxieties about gender roles, autonomy, and the subversion of traditional norms. The legend of Lilith challenges societal expectations by illustrating the consequences of rejecting subservience, thereby highlighting her importance in discussions about feminism and equality. Lilith's narrative has been re-examined in contemporary feminist texts, where she is lauded as a symbol of liberation and a challenge to patriarchal authority, bringing female agency and independence to the forefront. One real-world application of Lilith's legend can be seen in the world of literature and the arts, where she often serves as a muse for stories that explore themes of female empowerment and defiance. Authors and artists use her image to question and critique the roles traditionally assigned to women. Another example is the use of Lilith in popular culture. Music festivals like Lilith Fair, founded in the 1990s, aimed to celebrate and spotlight female musicians, drawing directly from her mythos as a source of inspiration. However, the legend of Lilith also presents challenges and alternative viewpoints. Critics argue that while her story is empowering, it is also polarizing, often depicting femininity in opposition to traditional values. Additionally, her demonization in religious texts poses moral complexities that complicate the celebration of her character. Lilith's role in myth is intricately connected to other ancient tales of curses and supernatural fears that continue to haunt us today. Her narrative is a testament to humanity's enduring fascination with figures who transcend conventional boundaries, reflecting both our historical context and modern cultural dynamics. Her story, an amalgamation of ancient curses and contemporary fears, allows us to explore how legendary figures maintain their power to influence and haunt the collective human psyche. Lilith is a figure who appears across various ancient texts and mythologies, often embodying themes of independence, rebellion, and fear. First mentioned in Mesopotamian mythology, Lilith is depicted as a demon or night spirit. In Sumerian lore, she's associated with winds and storms, portrayed as a wild and dangerous female figure believed to terrorize newborns and pregnant women. Her role evolves in Jewish mythology, where she is introduced in the alphabet of Ben Sira as Adam's first wife, created at the same time and from the same earth. This portrayal as an equal to Adam emphasizes her independence, challenging the subservient role expected of women at the time. When Lilith refuses to be subjugated, she's cast out of Eden, becoming emblematic of defiance. The significance of Lilith in these ancient texts lies not only in her rebellious nature, but also in how these depictions influence perceptions of gender roles and female autonomy. She represents an archetype of the dangerous, uncontainable woman, which is carried through history, reflecting societal anxieties about powerful women. Her story is a testament to how myths can instill fear, reinforcing patriarchal structures by demonizing female empowerment. Real-world applications of Lilith's mythology manifest in cultural narratives and gender studies. In literature, artists and writers, such as Dante Gabriel Rossetti and the modern novelist Neil Gaiman, have reimagined Lilith as a symbol of female strength and rebellion against male dominance. In contemporary feminist discourse, she serves as an icon of empowerment, illustrating the age-old struggle for equality and self-determination. However, Lilith's myth is not without controversy. Critics argue that her demonization perpetuates negative stereotypes about assertive women, creating a cultural fear of female sexuality and independence that persists in modern times. The narrative surrounding Lilith highlights the tension between viewing her as a victim of patriarchal repression or as a rightful symbol of female autonomy. Lilith's connections to modern fears are palpable. In an era where gender equality remains a battleground, the ancient curses attributed to Lilith resonate as metaphors for the ongoing struggle between tradition and progress. Her portrayal in ancient texts echoes in today's dialogues about power dynamics and societal expectations. Understanding Lilith's role in mythology helps illuminate the roots of cultural fears surrounding female empowerment, illustrating the enduring impact of these ancient stories on modern lives and beliefs. The influence of Lilith on modern pop culture is both intriguing and profound, tracing unbroken lines from ancient myths to present-day media. Lilith, often considered the quintessential female demon in Jewish mythology, has transcended her origins to become a symbol of female empowerment, sexuality, and rebellion. In legend, she is depicted as the first wife of Adam, who defied subservience and left the Garden of Eden to become a night demon. This narrative of defiance has resonated through centuries, morphing her image into one of a complex female archetype, bloating with both darkness and empowerment. Lilith's enduring significance is evident in various forms of modern storytelling. For example, she is a recurring character in television series like Supernatural and Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, where she embodies themes of power and independence. In these portrayals, Lilith is not just a one-dimensional villain. Rather, her character often straddles the line between antagonist and anti-hero, reflecting society's ongoing fascination with morally ambiguous figures. In literature, Lilith features prominently in works like Neil Gaiman's The Sandman, where she is depicted as a formidable and seductive force of nature, challenging patriarchal structures. The music industry, too, has embraced Lilith's mythos. The Lilith Fair music festival, founded in the late 1990s by musician Sarah McLachlan, was named after the legendary figure. It celebrated female artists and sought to influence the male-dominated music scene, emphasizing empowerment and the reclamation of identity, core elements found within Lilith's own story. The festival's impact on promoting female musicians and addressing gender disparity in the music industry was significant, showcasing Lilith's symbolic power in advocating for gender equality. Despite her positive reinterpretations, Lilith's influence also encounters backlash. Critics argue that romanticizing a figure associated with darkness may obscure some original negative associations. Yet, supporters claim this transformation offers a valuable reinterpretation of myth, encouraging nuanced understandings of female strength and rebellion. Lilith's presence in pop culture creates a bridge between past and present, allowing ancient narratives to evolve and resonate with contemporary audiences. Through varied depictions, she continues to challenge and expand discourse around gender roles, identity, and power dynamics, reflecting our cultural desires and fears. Her legend prompts a re-examination of how ancient myths adapt to modern contexts, revealing much about our current societal values and challenges.